Hello guys, you are all welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to take you through the journey of how I tried replicating this design. Okay, so I came across this design on Facebook, okay, by a designer called Ajani Steven Adeolu. Okay, he's one of the finest designer you will see on the internet today. I've been a fan of his work for a while now, and I can really testify to that. You can check him up on Pinterest. He goes by the name Ajani Steven Adeolu. Also on Facebook, you can check him out there on Instagram and also TikTok. So I'll be using the software Photoshop for this design. Okay, though the design was created using Pixel Lab, okay, by the designer, but I'll be using Photoshop to replicate this design. Okay, so now without much talk, let's get into business. Okay, so first of all, I'll have to go for the background. Okay, let's start with our background. Yeah, I'll be showing us the color coding for, especially for those people that want to try and replicate also. Okay, so I have this here for my background, which is kind of milky. Should I call this milky? Or if you know the name of the color, you can write it in the comment section here. Okay, so now this is the color code for the background. Okay, so now let's bring in our model. Okay, this the main character, or should I use the word main character? Let's say, yeah, let's use it. Okay, so now I have the image here. Okay, so I think I'll place it right. Let's kind of make it big a little. Yeah, so I think I'll place the model here. Perfect. This is perfect for me. Okay, so now that is the next step. After our background, I added our model. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is to add this layer. Okay, so now for that layer, I'll be using my rectangle tool. Okay, yeah, I got it. This is it. Okay, so I'll apply it here, and then looking at this from the design, from our reference design, you see that it's kind of a gradient that was applied to the design. So I'll just go to my gradient, and then though it's already there, but I'll still show you how I got it. Okay. So you can start by just using this normal basic one. Okay, and then click on it, and then apply this color coding. Okay, on one part of the gradient or the gradient fill. Yeah, so you apply, and then for the other aspect, I applied the other color which I have here. Okay, so now instead of linear, I have to flip this to reflect, which will now make it, yeah, more of like the one you see right here. Okay, then I click. No, let's not click OK yet. Let's add our stroke. Okay, if you look at this, you see that there is kind of a white fill here. This is just an outline. Okay, though you can do it in different ways, but I will go for stroke. Okay, and then for the stroke, I'll increase it a little bit. I think this is enough. Yeah, this is enough. Then looking at this, you see that as if there is a little bit of shadow here, though it's not that visible, but let's still add it. Okay, just to keep to detail, like perfect detailing, if that's an English word. Okay, so now if you look at it, you see there's a little fill. Yeah, so I click OK. Yeah, so we are getting there. Now looking at this, let me increase the size of the rectangle a little bit. Perfect. Now, oh, I forgot something. I have to add shadow to this. Okay, there's a shadow behind this layer here, which that won't be an issue for us to add. Here, we'll just apply the shadow and then give it distance. Yeah, then you can adjust the angle so that it will come out a little bit. Okay, let's still increase the distance and then the opacity. Yeah, we are good to go. This is perfect. Let me increase the size a little bit. Okay, this is perfect for me. Yeah, perfect. We are getting it. Okay, so now the next thing I'll add is our text. Okay, let's go for the text first. Now, I tried getting the name of this font. Okay, this is for the Fresh Beauty Glam. Though it was a bit difficult to get the exact font, but I got something very similar, though not perfectly, but it was kind of similar to it. Okay, so now if you know the name of this font, you can share it in the comments section. Okay, I'll really appreciate to know the name of the font, but I can still go with this here because it's kind of looking close to it. Okay. Yeah, so I'll just place it here. Yeah, so I can make little adjustment to this. Yeah, we are getting there. So let me adjust it a little bit. Yeah, so now the next one is Beauty Glam. Let's add the Beauty Glam, which is black in color, and I'll be using Montserrat. Okay, I know most of us are familiar with Montserrat. Most of us are addicted to this font, so I'll be using Montserrat, and I'll just leave it at medium. Okay, and then I'll write Beauty Glam, and then reduce the size a little bit. Yeah, just like the one from the reference design. And I can take this to -90. Okay, then I can place it here. Yeah, it's giving me what I want. Beauty Glam. Okay, let me increase the spacing a little bit. Let me leave it at 0. This is perfect for me. Yeah, we are good to go. Okay, now the next thing is to apply the remaining image that we have here. That I'll be using same rectangle tool, and then resizing it, give it a feel. Let's use white. I'll go with white here, but then give it a stroke of same white, or to give it some kind of contrast, let's leave it with this kind of brown. Should I call it light brown? Yeah, I'm not good at naming or labeling colors. Yeah, I only know what they do. Okay, so now perfect, we're good to go. So all I need to do is just replicate and also replicate, and then I can make this one a little bigger than the rest. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so first of all, I'll have to place my image before I rotate them, okay, so that it will match perfectly. So now let me go for this model, okay, though it's not same model that was used on this design, but I can still go with this because it really giving the vibes also, okay. So now, yeah, so I'm going to place it here and then make it a clipping mask, or I just, yeah, something like this. Oh, sorry about that. Let's place it here. Yeah, something like this. This is giving. We are getting there. So now the next image I'll be using is this. Okay. For those of us that will want the resource, you can just comment resource under. I'll DM you the resource. I'll reach out to you on how to get the resource. Okay, yeah, perfect. This will do. Then finally the last model, which is this one. We go with this one. Sorry. Then I can place it here. Then just make it a clipping mask. Yeah, so we are good to go. So let me make this white, kind of white, yeah, instead of leaving it this color. Yeah, I think white will fit in perfectly. Yes, but though I selected white previously because of to differentiate between the outline and also the fill color. So now white will do, yeah, perfectly. Now I'm going to group this so I can, yeah, and then rotate it and then place it here in a way that should match perfectly, just like the reference design. Yeah, I think this is okay. Let me increase it a little bit. Yeah, perfect. This would do. Okay, so I'll just adjust this little bit down. Yeah, then this also, I'll reduce it down just like this. Okay, let me adjust this a little bit. Let me take this to the right little bit. Okay, I'll reduce this one too. Yeah, so yeah, this is given, and I'll increase this a little bit too. Yeah, perfect. We are getting there. So let me adjust this a little bit here. Yeah. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to work on is the text. Okay, we'll sell lashes, manicure, pedicure, and makeup retouch. Okay, that will be the next thing I'll be working on. So it's just our text to give it a white. Okay, so I'm going to still use Montserrat for this. Okay, yeah, Montserrat vampires, just like Post of Us. Yeah, so I'm gonna reduce this a little bit, then I'll bring in my next word, which is cell. Okay, we cell. Yeah. So for this also I'll be using a font called what's the name of that font? Let me see. There's a font I used for this. Yeah, I think Patong. Yeah, that's the name. So I use Patong for it, though I don't really know if that is how it's being pronounced, but yeah, it doesn't matter. You can just check out the spelling. Yeah, and then you can still use something similar to it because we are replicating a design. Okay, so and though we can't really get it 100%, not that it's not possible, but yeah, at least there should be some difference. So not much design, not much difference, but you can still use font of your choice. I use something like this. Yeah, so let me give it this milky color, creamy color. Yeah, something like this. Yeah. So I think we are almost done. We just have this to go, and then I think this makeup brush. Okay, so I just made use of my rectangle tool, just like the previous ones, and then give it its color, and then take it behind this layer. Yeah, gonna be here. Yeah. So now just give it the font Montserrat. Yeah, so look, let's reduce the size a little bit. Look beautiful. Then look unique. Yeah, so I'm gonna reduce the size. Yeah, this is perfect. Then all I need to do now is just let me give it a little bit of thickness. Yeah, medium will do. So now all I need to do is just bring in my makeup brush. Yeah, all this lady stuff, and then place it here, and then reduce the size a little bit. Yeah, I think this position is perfect. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so now we're almost done. Now, if you go through the design, you see that the only thing remaining is just our lightning. Okay, so that won't be a problem. We'll just get our lightning and then apply it to give it that kind of feel, that kind of beauty. Okay, so then I'll bring in my lightning and then change it to screen. Yeah, let me work with screen. Yeah, reduce it a little bit. Brush off the edges to make it. There are many ways to do this. There are some people that work with other methods. So any way that suits you, you work with it. Yeah. So I place it here. Yeah, perfect. Then I bring one here and then place it here. Then another one here. Sorry for that. Another one here and then place it here. Reduce the size a little bit. Yeah, so we are good to go. Okay, so now finally, looking at this design, you observe some kind of texture. Okay, though there are many ways to get this texture. Okay, you can go through different ways, but let me show you one way you can get texture. Okay, on your design that will really make your design look kind of amazing. Okay, so now you can go through camera raw filter and then go to grain, and then there are different ways to get it, but one of the ways I do get most of my texture is by getting it online. I downloaded this texture from Freepik. Okay, so all I need to do is just bring it in, then scale it up, then change the blending mode. Can go through it, the one that really suits it well. Okay, definitely not this one. Yeah, let's work with soft light. Then I'll just reduce the opacity a little bit. Yeah, if you look at it, you see the difference before after. Okay, so now it's looking kind of that kind of popping, that kind of vibe that your client will say make it pop. Yeah, so now I think we are done with this, so the rest is just camera raw filter. Okay, so you just have to we are done with this. You can just decide to add some sharpness or whatever you feel. Yeah, let me just add a little bit of sharpness, okay, and some texture to make it looking nice, just like the reference design. Yeah, so I'm gonna increase this a little bit, then texture, same thing. Okay, so perfect. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, like, and also share this. If you want me to replicate other designs, you can just drop the designs in the comment section.